We're now joined by Tennessee head coach Kellie Harper. She'll begin with an opening statement, and then we'll take questions. Coach?
Thanks. I tell you, I told our team in the locker room after the game I was really proud of them for this win, but really proud of them this week. I thought we had a great week. I thought we had great focus, great practices. Their mindset was exactly where it needed to be, and we came out and took care of business. Glad we were able to do that on senior day, that our seniors got to go out on a really high note. Proud of this team.
All right, we'll take the first question from Maria.
Coach, Jaden McCoy was actually the first player to say yes to you when you became the head coach. And then your two four-year seniors, Cassie and Renaya, they've been through a lot of adversity in their 4 years here with a coaching change. Just how emotional was this day for you, and how much do you appreciate Cassie and Renaya staying and then Jaden doing what she could for Tennessee?
Yeah, so let me start with saying it is not an emotional day for me at all, because we have so much basketball left ahead of us. If this were their last game, I would be a wreck right now, just to be quite honest with you. I love them, and I just keep telling myself we're not to that point yet. And so I will shed tears at some point, just not yet. And the reason I will, I'll go ahead and speak to that. Obviously, like you said, Jaden was the first to say yes, and to be able to come in not knowing what it'll look like. And I was so happy for her that it worked out where she could finish her career at home. That's really special. Not many people ever have an opportunity to do that. When we got to campus, after I was first hired, you have your meetings, you don't know where you're going to be, but it was really easy to know where both Cassie and Renaya stood, and how much they love this program and how much they love being at the University of Tennessee. That to me is one big reason that they stayed. And I'm very grateful to them that they believed in our staff and our vision for their final years here, and that it could be really something special. And they've been awesome. They've been coachable. We've seen them through ups and downs, and be able to grow as young women. It just makes you smile. It really does. And I'm so happy to have been part of this journey with them.
Chloe?
Coach, congratulations on the win. Most of the ladies were able to make it to the score sheet tonight. Just how important is that to this team? And does this make you optimistic for the upcoming tournament games and potentially upcoming seasons?
Well, I think any time that, you can clear your bench and let everybody play, and most players score and play some meaningful minutes, I think it's great for your team. I think it's great for your camaraderie. And, everybody out there practices just as hard as Renaya Davis and Ray Burrell and Kasiana Kushkidua. They don't always have the opportunities that they have. So when you have a game like this, I'm really happy to be able to play a lot of people. I do think that we've been in a really good space mentally this week, and I think that will, if that carries over, and I hope that it will, that gives me great confidence going into the SEC tournament.
Madison?
Coach, speaking of confidence going into the SEC tournament, you have a 2-game bye. You're going to play on Friday night now. So what confidence does that give you moving forward this week?
Well, that was, going down the stretch, our team had that as a goal. We knew we needed to take care of business to give ourselves that opportunity. I think, that's an improvement for us. When you get there, I don't know that it'll help you on a Friday, but if you keep winning, that definitely helps you for Sunday. So I think you got to put yourself in the best position to win 3 games. You got to take them one at a time. But, I think to win 3 games, having that double bye is important.
Jordan?
Kelly, you mentioned Kasiana Kushkidua, obviously a career high day for her, 19 points, 11 in that fourth quarter, though. And Renaya Davis said it was just beast mode for her in that fourth. Is that what it looks like for her? And when she's playing like that, I guess what's the ceiling for this team?
Well, I think, for her, she was being so aggressive, looking for opportunities, but also we were looking for her. I think you could see the team, her teammates getting so excited every time she caught the ball, to give her more opportunities to score. And that was really fun. We had a great preparation day yesterday where I thought we did a really good job of sharing the basketball and looking inside to our post players. So it didn't surprise me that's what we were doing. It's just very rewarding when you see your teammates get so excited for one of their teammates.
Maria?
Coach, the things got a little out of sync in the second quarter, and you had mentioned the last team you want to play is one looking for its first SEC win. They got it down to 10 points by halftime. What was your message at halftime? And you guys came out in such a strong third quarter.
Well, I thought we got a little lax. I think the biggest message was continue to do what works. We don't have to do anything fancy. If what we are doing is working, continue to do it. And we talked about better ball movement. We talked about guarding a little better. We talked about boxing. A lot of it was schematics at halftime. It was definitely more stick with the original game plan, because that is good. And we were able to do that in the second half.
Gustavo?
Coach, from when the season started on November 28th versus Western Kentucky to this game, is this team performing the way you expected, even more the way you expected? How do you analyze this season in terms from the first game until the last game of the regular season?
Yeah, it's a great question. That seems like forever ago. My goodness, a lot has happened since then, ups and downs. And I think, this is where we would want the team. We would want the team with a balanced attack, both offensively and both on the perimeter and in the paint. We have a few more injuries than I would have hoped at that time, but having some resiliency, having a very competitive team that, can handle some adversity. We wanted that. We needed to see that. And I think we've been able to check those boxes. So I'm really proud of where we are right now and how far we've come.
And quick follow-up.
Go ahead, Gustavo. Sorry about that.
Quick follow-up. You said about the ups and downs and moments. Which moment is take you the most through this regular season? Which was a moment that you remember like the most?
Oh, that's a great question. I think, honestly, I think you have to go back to our Indiana game where we go on the road. We get our first top 15 win on the road, and we did it the way we needed to do it. We played the way we needed to play to get wins. And I think our team was close. I think we needed that. I think we needed to see a result of our hard work pay off in a big way. And I think that was a game that we needed. We needed that game. We needed to check mark that game. And I think it just gave us a lot of confidence and gave them a lot of belief in what we were doing.
Madison?
Coach, you mentioned that the start of the season feels like forever ago. It really does. It's kind of crazy that we're sitting here on senior night now, closing out the regular season. So with everything that you guys have gone through, especially in the last 2 months with postponements and getting stuck in Houston, how special was having senior night today?
I tell you what, I thought our crowd was in it. I thought our fans were really engaged and loud. I thought that was really fun. And it's hard to do. When you're spaced out, you lose a little bit of energy in the gyms this year. But I'm so proud of our fans, first off. And then I'm really excited for our team to be able to go out. They are so happy right now. They're just they're thrilled with how we finished. And I think they're also just really excited about the next step for us. And they're in a really good space, and I'm excited for them.
Okay, we'll wrap it up today with a question from Maria.
Coach, a non-senior question. Your two sophomores, Jordan Horston and Tamari Key. Tamari, 10 and 10, 4 blocks. I swear she takes someone's soul with every block. And then Jordan, 12 points, 9 assists. Just how key are the two of them, no pun intended, going into postseason?
Yeah, I use that a lot. They're very key, no pun intended. I thought Tamari played really well. She didn't always get credit for some of the defensive possessions that she was involved in because she was just in great position. Didn't have to make a block. Didn't have to get a rebound. She was in great position, and that's all we needed her to do. And in several of those, she did her job. And when you have people do their job at elite levels, that really helps. I thought she played really well. I thought Jordan Horston played really well. I thought she did a good job of finding teammates. I thought she did a good job of knocking down shots. I thought she did a good job defensively. We were all on the same page. When you have people giving you production in a lot of different areas, obviously what Cassie did, what Renee did, what Ray did, but Jordan Horston and Tamari, both they did an excellent job giving us what we needed.
All right. Thank you, Coach, and thank you to everyone who joined us today.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.